Hello and welcome to Dave the Soup Betting. Well, yesterday Musselburgh got screwed over by changing the going. The forecast going was good to firm in places, and it ended up being good to soft in places. They watered the trike. They had more rain than anticipated, and the horses didn't perform on the ground. Catterick Rain Cap, it was in front a yard before the line. It was in front a yard after the line. Unfortunately, its head was back on the line, and we got done by a 40-1 maiden. The winner, Naylor Star, freely available at 5-2 after the 8 o'clock, which is when I advised everyone to put the bets on. That was available until about 10, 10:15 or something like that. You could have got 2-1 up until noon. And 7-4, half an hour before the race. So there's plenty of good prices available to beat the 5-4 SP. The horse which I was a little bit concerned about, Beaujolais Nouveau, as I said about Hamilton Form, it creates false ratings and it's not to be trusted. On to today. The one I'm interested in is in the 3:48 at Carlisle, over the just shy, 25 yards shy of 7 furlongs. Here's the race. So this is the race I'm looking at, the 3:48 at Carlisle. It's over a few yards, 25 yards short of 7 furlongs. And the forecast ground is soft. Okay, it's a 2-year-old race, nursery handicap. Let's have a look at the one I'm keen on. Let's have a look at its first run. This is the one I'm interested in, coming out of the 9 box in the red colours. The one in the 4 box is called Big Bug, and they reopposed today. But this is Big Bug's 4th run of the season, and this is the one coming out of 9. It's its first run ever, the 2-year-olds. So as they get out, Big Bug leads up, and Susette in the red colours is behind in 6th position. Okay, I'm going to fast forward this. So as you can see, Big Bug's leading, and Susette, first ever run, debut run, is being pushed along a little bit in the rear. They're going a little bit too fast for it. Now he gives it one crack on Susette. One crack there. Big Bug's been ridden along like crazy. Now look, watch Susette now run on. This is its first ever run. And it's staying on really well. Big Bug's fading a little bit. And Susette finishes there. First ever run. Now that run was on soft ground at Redcar over 6. It got a little bit outpaced early doors. It was its first ever run. Big Bug, which finished second, was I think 3.5 lengths in front of it, which was weakening. Let's have a look at its second run, which was at Pontefract. This is Suzette's second run. Look at this, out of the 1 stall at Pontefract over 6 furlongs. Now it misses the break. Now, a 1 draw is only a good draw if you can utilise it. So now it's not a good draw, it's a bad draw because Susette is on the rail. So we're coming round the bend at Pontefract, and Susette is in last place, still on the rail because of that a slowness out of the stalls. Now he switches it off the rail and comes 3 wide. And the horse, I think, stays on quite admirably. Gets down to it, slowly getting there. But the line comes a little bit too quick. I think they just went a little bit too fast for it that day. Now I quite like that run. It missed the break again. It did stay on strongly with a stiff track. And again, that was over 6 furlongs. Here's its last run at Epsom, over 7. I don't think it handled the track all that well. And it was I thought it was a decent race, actually. But let's have a look at it. Now this is Susette at Epsom coming out of the 3-stall. Now watch, this time the horse has learnt and it got out really well. So here's Susette in the middle, say, with 3 to run. Now I think this is a decent race, and this is over the extended 7 furlong and 3 yards at Epsom. I don't think the course suits, but look at Susette staying on okay, but she gets beaten by better horses. The horse doesn't stop. Stays on quite well, I think, in what I think is a harder race. Now, he kind of stopped. He knows he can't win, so he's just pushing it out. And one comes to challenge, so he just pushes it out to the line to maintain his position. Well, what you see there is the horse actually has now learnt to trap well, as they say, to get out the stalls on terms. And this today at Carlisle, we know it handles the soft ground with its red car staying on race on its debut. We know it was staying on at Pontefract, and now we know that it can get out. I think this is not too hard a race. If we look at Greek Gift, the favourite, it's had plenty of runs. But if you're looking at its form, good to firm where its wins, good to firm there. But if you look at its soft ground form, beaten 4.5 length over 7.5 at Beverley. Soft here, came 5th, beaten 6.5 length, and on its debut run at Beverley. It doesn't seem to like soft. And its best run in its wins were on good and good to firm. But it is a course and distance winner. Sea Line. I mean, I don't know why it's this, but it's just had 3 runs down the pan. Maidens and Novice Company. And obviously now it's in a nursery handicap. So it could be one of those they specialise in. Now, Big Bug, this is the race it won. Came second in, where it finished in front of Susette. Okay, Susette here, Big Bug there. Susette's debut run, Big Bug's 4th run. And then we've got Miscast, which I think could be a danger. Again, it's one of those fillies, 3 runs. But the form is not atrocious. And it did run on at Thirsk on good to soft here. Rallied against near rail, 1 furlong out, ran on 110 yards out. And it wasn't in a bad race. The winner was rated 73. I think this is the danger. But look at the price, 66 to 1. And he's not a man I like. Master violinist Tim Easterby. But I'm more than happy to play Susette each way, 8 to 1. 8 runners. Hopefully there won't be any non-runners. Although it's run over course and distance, Greek Gift, I don't like its form on soft. And it's not that great on good to firm anyway, despite it winning. It is a course and distance winner. You've got to give it a bit of respect. Big Bug, I'm not so sure about that one. The one that I'm concerned about is it Miss Lost, or can I read my right? Miss Cost is the one I'm concerned about. I think its form's not too bad. 3 runs sticking in the nursery at Thirsk. But that's the bet for me today. I'm hoping there aren't going to be any non-runners, because there are 8 runners. I'm playing each way. Susette, 8 to 1 in the 3:48 at Carlisle. This is Dave the Sue. Fingers crossed, no non-runners. Bye for now.